couple side notes. Here's our board, and I'm starting to take a look at stains that I'd like to use. Started out here with a red mahogany. Too red for me. Went to a brown cherry, and I like that, but it just is not brown enough for me. So I went to, this is an English, what is it here? English chestnut stain. And it's brown, but it's not red. So what I might do is I might do a coat of this brown cherry, and then put another coat of this English chestnut on here, because what I'm going to get is I'm going to kind of get that red coming through that lighter brown, and give me a nice kind of a more of a cherry look, but a little bit browner. Okay. Now what I do this a lot. I do a lot of panels, so you can see just a few of the panels that I did here. Wanted somebody that wanted to know what it might look like to distress a black table, and so I goofed around with that. Somebody else wanted kind of red to match their red cherry, but they weren't really sure, and so I did a panel for them. Easy to do, saves a lot of headache and time and money in the long run. Now remember, these are small jobs. These would be doing a table for somebody or something like that. The other thing to keep in mind is that most of the furniture you see today, even expensive furniture, is not clear coated lacquer like it used to be. Used to be they would stain it like this, clear coat it, you'd get that real deep clear finish. Almost all wood anymore is toned. So what finishers will do is they'll use, for instance, one of the favorite things for finishers is to use a medium brown walnut or a brown mahogany, and they'll tone this out where you'll have kind of shadow effects. And what it does, just makes it easier to finish. And I may do that on one of these boards just to give you an idea what that looks like. But there are all kinds of tricks that you can do, and it just means practice, practice, practice. And it can be a lot of fun in the meantime. Now I told you I use waterborne. That's because I work out of my house, and I don't want any flammable liquids, any concentration of flammable liquids. I have been very happy. This is waterborne stain, use waterborne finish, and so don't be afraid to try your hand. I spray waterborne. Don't be afraid to try your hand at waterborne. So anyway, all right, let me do some more staining, play around with this a little bit. We'll come back and see what we ultimately end up with.